Well, Keith has one of my
So Eric, tell me again, for the exotic erotic ball, what's the costume?
So he's wearing
FBI,
it at the
Federal Breast
We should do that. Do you ever see the costume that the guy makes? It's a box, and it has an opening that's cut into a big W, and it says mammary inspection, mammogram, please insert breasts here. We should do something like that. You know, should put a whole big box around your chair with just your head exposed through the opening with two round openings so everybody can stick their tits in. Would that work for you?
Now see, that's a big smile. That's what I like to see.
Even like
I think we could do something like that.
I did one with all rubies in the eyes for
I
somebody.
don't know about that one, though.
How much is that?
No, you don't like the idea of the box? Because
No.
you're at such a low, such a low angle. People want to do testicle examinations too. You don't want that. You definitely don't want that happening.
No.
All right. Well, we'll do something special for the exotic erotic ball.
You're in New York?
Right.
Oh, you're very
video. This is a countdown video. This is a countdown video.
Episode 43. Dust comes out of your puss now.
Unboxing Eric. He's just a little guy. How can he cause this much drama? Watch him fly. Unboxing Eric.
Look at me. I'm flying with balloons.
He was our little guy. He was an annoying little twerp, but he was a little twerp.
How do you
Eric.
stop this thing?
Unboxing Eric. Our little twerp.
I can see Kelly Clarkson's house from here.
Our little perfection. Unboxing Eric.
How far till I get to Stearns?
Thank you, Howard, for bringing us this gift.
Get me down from here, you motherfucker.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
I think I am gonna be sick.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
Hello, Stearns.
Unboxing Eric.
And what it is you've got to know yourself.
That's right, you gotta know yourself, people. That is a Gandhi-like statement from a football-shaped man. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Eric the Actor, our Sunday night circle jerk, where we get around and we love on some Eric the Actor. With me, as always, is the beautiful DJ Electra.
Hi, everyone. Hey, how's it going, Casey, Luigi, Eric?
Hello. And the even more sensual and beautiful Luigi Greenberg. Happy birthday to Luigi, by the way.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. One day closer to death, my friend. Well, you're going to be that steak one day, just cold and flies swirling around you. And no one will eat you.
They'll
So
eat
morbid.
me.
Anyway, this is where this is where we all gather. All right, well, that's the show. Bye. No, are you guys ready? like Eric has now gone AWOL on the Stern Show. So tonight's show is all about talking about Eric. And so it's almost like they're doing an unboxing. We're covering their unboxing of Eric. It's going to be fun. Are you guys excited?
I am very excited.
Fabulous.
I'm also high.
Hey, congratulations.
Hi. Yay.
Yeah. Might I ask, might I inquire, was it a gummy? Did you go
Yes.
this way tonight? Yes, it was a gummy.
It
We
was
always
a
know
gummy.
it was yeah.
I took a very, very tiny little piece because we all know what happens when I take a lot.
That's what I was kind of hoping for. But all right, let us down. Let your teammate down there. Just trying to feel better. Okay, I see how it is. You just want to feel better. Yeah, you don't want to help. Night. All right,
You could
everyone.
probably see me
Well,
droop over like a little bit, like this.
well, we're used to it. We're
Did you
used to
just
your-
take it or did you eat it a while ago?
No, it's been about an hour.
Okay.
No, well,
Good.
maybe you'll wake up. Maybe, something will happen here that will put some juice in your bones. Just something that
There's
randomly
plenty of
happens
juice
from
in my
time-
bones.
That fix you? Are you fixed?
It got the juice out of my bones.
All right, it did it, folks. The Ack Attack always works. Always. Every time. 100%.
And I can see them now. I love it.
And she can see. Is this the first time you've seen the Ack Attack?
One of them. The
Oh, I didn't know you couldn't see them.
No, my old computer, I couldn't see jack shit.
Oh, wow.
would
She
freeze.
pretended. She was
Yeah.
pretending with us. She probably thought we were psychotic. Why do they keep saying something's happening right now? Nothing's happening right now. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's great. I work with psychos. I work with psychopaths.
Ack Attack, yay!
What the fuck is that? But also let me thank, as I see him in the chat, our wonderful mods, Andrea, Tupa Tupa 2, and Delta Zero. We like to keep it blue up and for those three. They're not our police. They're our army. So be careful, you people in the in the chat. We don't really do much, guys. Just everyone have fun, please. Life's too short. There's a comet heading towards us right now. Let's have fun. Let's not fuck. Electra, let's fuck first. Then you can fuck Luigi, or I'll fuck Luigi after. Luigi's getting fucked. Luigi ain't fucking no one in that scenario, right? Hello, are you muted? Why are you talking? But you're muted?
I'm just trying to make a bunch of facial expressions for everything you're saying.
Someone save me, for God's sake.
Nope.
When
Keep going.
I need you to save me, you're not there. Hey, we got a new member. TB13 just became a member. Welcome.
Welcome, TV13. You're a Hackride now. Welcome.
He's always been a Hackride.
Hello.
That is our buddy. Well, I don't want to dox him. But that is a buddy of ours.
Tampa Bay 13.
Yep, it's Tampa Bay 13. Oh, good old Tampa. No, but he's someone that contributes sometimes art and cartoons and fun stuff. But I didn't ask if I could tell it, so I'm not going to. But thank you, TB13, and also a Droopy Nuts. I would love to have had Eric as a pet. Oh no, what kind of pet? Like a turtle, a small dog that you keep with you in like a handbag at all times.
A leashed pet.
Because, well, you're gonna have a lot of cleanup, is what I'm saying. I would take Eric as a gerbil. Thank you.
You might need a muzzle too.
As a pet turkey.
Well, yeah. No, but it's still too big. I need him tiny so everything's easy to clean. That is the correct answer. And thank you to Droopy Nuts. And thank you, everyone this morning from Catch-22 who donated. We may be doing a dance tonight at the end of the show, celebrating the donations from earlier today, including some new people. So I hope they're around. If not, we're just doing it for ourselves. Yay. All right. Are we ready tonight for the call recap? Find it. Hold on. Where is it? I'm having trouble finding things today. My eyes aren't working. No, it's not there. Okay, are you ready, Electra? For the call recap. I'm going to be adding it
find
here in
it?
2 seconds. In 2 seconds, I'll add it right in your face.
I love doing
There it
the
is.
call recap.
It's awesome. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, so what this is DJ Electra reads what happened last week in a funny and mischievous way. Here we go. The call recap for call 160 to 162.
Recap of call 160-162. ETM mad about Helen Keller treatment. ETM doesn't believe he is ungrateful. ETM shoots down balloon stunt once and for all. Come dumpster 2. Chris Benoit. ETM defense. Fans are turning on ETM. ETM actually against the show now. ETM announces he's leaving the show. 3-page letter to quit. Inhumane. ETM already back on the show. Eric is a wrestler dick writer. I missed those up. ETM picks 2.5 men over the Howard Stern show. Eric is still not gay.
Nope.
ETM, okay, with calling off Brandy Taylor date. Howard,
Still not
after all I did for you, ETM gonna hook up with Pharrell. Shake it up.
She did it. You gotta say that. Shake it up. Electra did this.
Shake it up.
No, lower your voice and go. Shake it up.
Shake it up. I don't know.
Close
What
enough.
are we singing?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Our boobies.
That might be the best recap you've done. You were on point.
I
You
missed
even
up
mixed.
2 lines.
Yeah, but you went back. You didn't skip it. You went back. It's like you cleared the hurdle. I'm very proud of you. Congratulations, DJ Electra. That was the call recap from 160, 162. Come Dumpster 2. She went by that one real quick. But we like to see it.
What was Come Dumpster 1?
I like the odds. I get the odds. I have 1, 3, 5, 7. Skip 9, got 11. 2, 4, 6, 8. Those are 2 commercials. Way too much ass bleaching. Thank you. Too much ass bleaching.
So you don't subscribe that assholes should be pink, not brown?
I don't know. Everything's black in the dark. What do I care? I'll get a flashlight out and be like, what color is your asshole? I go, thank you for being with me, whatever color your asshole is. Oh, that's right, ladies. Whatever color your asshole is. I'm such a sweetheart. I really am. All right. Are we ready for some kizzies in the hizzies?
What was Come Dumpster 1?
I could do you're a mama joke, but I really want to get to the calls. So let's just,
All right.
just call it a.
What was Come Dumpster 2?
Let's call it a time where your mom needed more. All right, moving on.
Fair enough.
Hey, Marty, you know that thing we did for the money behind the mall? Can we do it again?
All right, Come Dumpster 2 in progress. Thank you.
What are
That's
we
how she
talking
did it.
about?
Your mom and Marty in a mall. All right, moving on. I told you I didn't want to do it. And you made me do the bit. And it was terrible. It's on you. It really is on you, Luigi.
I'm asking about the recap.
Boo, Luigi. Am I right, Chat? Boo, Luigi. It's more like Boo-Ouija. Am I right, people? Boo-Ouija. Boo.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
You don't remember talking about
I was just
Come
trying to
Dumpster
ask a
2?
question.
You don't remember
That
talking
doesn't
about
happen
Come
here.
Dumpster 2?
No, that's why I asked. I don't remember.
Who brought up
we
Come
thought you were
Dumpster
kidding.
2 again? Who brought that up?
The recap. The recap brought it up.
I know, but last week, who brought it up on the show?
I don't know what it is.
Hold on. I'm looking.
down.
I'm looking.
It's
I'm
okay.
going through my notes. I'm
It's good
looking
stuff.
through my notes for Come
We're gonna
Dumpster.
solve
Hold
this.
on 1 second. Mom, I did it. We made it, Ma. I'm looking through my notes for Come
I'm on the
Dumpster.
wrong show, I think. I don't know. I don't understand what anyone is saying, what anyone's doing. I just
right,
tried to ask
so-
a question.
So Come Dumpster 2 was mentioned as a possible porno that Eric might have received. But right after he shot down Balloon Stunt once and for all, and we don't know your grateful voice.
Did Sal mention it?
Got it.
It was Sal or caller. I don't know who the fuck it was, but it was. That's where
Okay.
it was in the call. Call 160 if you want to go back and look. And now that we're all on the same page, Luigi, are you ready for some calls? Do you need me to walk you over to it and make sure you're all safe and
Casey.
your participation trophy to go? Just kidding. I'm Luigi. Happy birthday, and I mean that from the most sincere place. Happy birthday, you Jew. Happy birthday. No. All right, we're ready.
I realize that the more silent I am, the more you keep talking.
Yep.
I'm gonna just keep. I'm trying to be weird because you took drugs, and so is it affecting you yet to where you're not sure if it's me or you?
Oh, I'm sure it's not me.
No. But I'll be normal again. All right, guys, ready for the calls? Here we go. Here's some calls.
Okay.
All right. Well, where we ended up is Eric has left the show, and Boy, did you hear him say, "You're 43, dust comes out your puss now"? That was nice.
Yes.
I like that. Not true, Electra. Right? Can you confirm that dust? No, there's no dust in the puss.
I can do Confirm nor deny a secret you will never know.
No, she's not denying it. Oh, God. Ugh. All right, I'm just saying, ladies, keep the dust out the puss. Thank you. Dust that thing. Dust that thing off for your man. All right. I've said it all. Howard, I've said it all.
Good night, everyone.
Oh, shit. I got to adjust this real
What'd
quick.
you do?
We all went blackface there for a second. Sorry about that. Unintentional blackface. Here we go. Time for Unboxing It.
Look who's calling in, Crazy Alice. Good to speak to you. Haven't spoken to Alice in a long time.
Live and in person?
Yep.
No, I'm dead. Robin.
You haven't called in a while.
Yeah, I'm alive on air. No, I'm talking from the grave.
Sometimes we play your voicemail, my dear.
What do you do, Robin? You think she's dead?
Yeah, I think she's calling from the grave.
There's the ghost of Crazy Alice.
Yeah, okay.
Alice, what is on your mind?
Yeah, I want to talk to Eric, the actor.
Eric the actor, yes.
Yeah, can you get him online if you can?
No, he is no longer a part of the show. He will not call in anymore. This is the word I've gotten. Eric the Midget will not call in anymore.
Okay, why in the fuck he stopped calling? Because he stood for that child killer?
Hi, Fred.
Yeah. He's upset that I made fun of Chris Benoit, who killed his 7-year-old boy.
Now do you hear that he probably put him in a chokehold?
Chris not... Where he gonna wish somebody love him because he's frying in hell right now.
You bet. I mean, he killed his wife and then killed a 7-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And we were thinking, well, maybe he did it with a pillow or something. Apparently, he put a chokehold on him.
Wait, Alice, here is Eric the Midget.
Good.
Eric, go ahead and say what you have to say.
I'm done. I know I've said that in the past, but this is absolutely the last.
Can't get Alice. She is too smart, too on the ball to be tricked by your devilish samples. That's not real.
I love that they got her hopes up, though. She was, oh, good.
Yeah. Oh, good. I know when Eric's on something good's about to happen.
Must be something bad.
Well, I don't want to hear no fucking tape.
Shut the fuck up.
No, don't say that. That's a tape. Come on.
Fuck you.
Come on.
Eric,
shut your fat mouth.
Let me tell you something. How I'd rather fuck your girlfriend and your fucking sister.
It's an appropriate response. That's what you call proportional response. We're going to play a sample for you. I want to fuck your sister. Thank you.
I think like 2 or 3 weeks ago, you and I went on an Alice rant, and DJ Electra had no idea what we were talking about. This is that woman. I don't know if you even remember us doing that.
Yes, I do, actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This is that person that we were we were doing competing Alices.
Yeah, she's like smarter than the average Wack Packer, but also angrier than the average Wack Packer. So it was kind of a mixed bag when you get her. She's happy in this call. She's a happy lady in this call. And she was in love with Fred. Fred could do no wrong. And so she would always be like, hi, Fred. She'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hi, Fred. And so that was very funny.
Yo, mama's crazy. You mother. Hi, Fred.
Yeah. So the soft spot in her heart. It's like, I'm wicked. I'm evil. I'm the devil. I will kill you. Hi, Fred. And so she was very, very. It was like 180 you did not see coming.
No, that's what you are, Howard.
Me?
Your fat mouth.
You want to come and shut it up for me, Howard?
See, she's fighting him. You want to shut? Oh, sample. You want to fight? All right, they got her.
What did I do?
Got her.
You playing that tape?
That ain't no tape. That's Eric's.
I've been with this show long as I know what's going. Oh, hi, Fred.
Hey, Eric.
There it is. We were not lying, Electra. It just comes out of nowhere.
Lying. I heard it.
It's like a grenade. You didn't hear it get thrown by you, and all of a sudden.
Hi, my friend.
Yeah.
That's pretty cute.
Fred is in Alice's wheel, 100% guaranteed. He's getting the sofa.
Eric, if you're live on the phone, say shut the fuck up to prove that you're on live.
No. Shut the fuck up.
See? Okay, you go. Yes, Alice.
Is Fred there today?
Yeah.
Well, speak up, brother. I love you.
Thank you very much, Alice.
How you doing? Artie.
What's up, Alice?
I love you.
I love you
Alice
too.
loves Artie now?
Yeah, she's loved me for a
made
while.
up.
I've loved
They
him
made
for
up.
past 3 calls.
That's what I want to tell you real quick, because I'm getting ready to get sleepy again. You know the old tape you be playing on air with me and Artie when we was arguing back then?
Yes.
You don't take that serious, do you, Artie?
No, of course not.
Good. Coming to Hollywood.
Hopefully I'm doing a gig out there in like a couple of months.
Okay, did you see a late picture of me with the Yankee t-shirt, the pretty flower in my hair?
Very nice, very nice.
Oh.
Sweet. Well, I just want to talk to you.
Boy, this is the nice Alice.
This is the nicest Alice you will ever. This is a good one to introduce Alice to.
Yeah.
For Electra, because
this is never recreated.
remember this lady. You will never see her again.
Of course it is, because we just doing that for the show. I really like Artie.
Somebody must be on meds.
Wow.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. Man ain't on nothing but his soul. Okay, so you can't get that little guy on the
No, he is done with...
They meant you, Crazy Alice. She's like, no, that man is not on meds. She's so high, she didn't realize.
the show.
Are you sure? He always say he's gonna quit.
Yeah, he says he quit. I would love for you to have a conversation with right now and talk some sense into him, but,
Okay.
He's done.
You know where you can call like you, Bobby Bowie. Call him and get him on air.
We're done with him. It's up to him to call in first.
Okay, well, if you hear this, Eric, I love you, but you can't start a child killer.
Right.
You'll burn in hell with him just as well. So that's all.
Wait, this is the real Eric now. Eric is on the phone.
For real?
Yeah, I thought you were done with the show, Eric.
What the fuck was the point of hanging up on me?
I didn't hang up on you.
Stupid ass tape again.
Abruptly hung up on me.
No, I didn't. You hung up on me.
It is a little sad that if Howard would have had like 20 years later, he would have had AI voices of all his Wack Packers, and then imagine Richard and Sal with AI voices. That's all I'm going to say.
Oof.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, they had to work so hard to cut up those books when they could have spent all that time just coming up with funny shit that the Wack Packers are saying. So, that would have been a whole different world.
You rude ass piece of shit.
Well, talk to Alice and don't talk to me.
No, that's a machine. Come on, I want to speak to the live one.
You annoying sack of shit.
I want his favorite guest on the show.
Fuck you.
So he ought to know. Well, he ought to know. You know, he's an actor. He should know.
Shut up for a minute.
He wouldn't take you serious.
Shut your fat mouth.
Actor. He shouldn't take.
I agree with this right here that DJ needs an Alice Artie fight. So watch this space, as they say. If tonight's episode doesn't get copyright claimed, which they last 8 have, so it probably will. But if it doesn't, we'll do that Wednesday. I'll find a good fight and we'll do that Wednesday.
You don't know what you're in for.
Yeah. If it does get claimed, then we'll probably have to wait just until some of these copyright claims clear up, because we're a little behind. So we need to catch up a bit. But if for some reason, because it usually is about noon Pacific tomorrow, whether these things get copyright claimed or not, and then we just have to wait 2 days. But if it doesn't, fuck it, we're doing it anyway. We're doing it anyway. Fuck it, we're going live.
We'll do it live.
So yeah, so that's Josh from Jersey's great suggestion, and we're gonna do it.
One of my favorite lines is when Artie says to her, "Set your stasis to set your faces to stun, motherfucker."
It is one of the most unique fights in Stern. There's many of them. This is what I'm saying. This is the nicest I've ever heard her.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's hope we have a channel by then. Here we go.
Take this seriously.
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, Alice, you're a tape and Eric's real.
Okay.
Oh no, she dropped the F word.
Someone needs to set this
No, she did it again.
straight.
With those tapes.
No, she did it again.
I didn't hear it the first time.
She is revving up. It keeps getting louder.
You are fined
We find her.
violation of the verbal morality.
See, YouTube's terms of services has said, don't do that unless you have the sound effect from Demolition Man, which finds you when you say curse words, so that you can use those pieces of paper then to go wipe your poop hole. Right,
I was there when he got the letter.
You are fined 1
Don't
penny
lie.
for
You're fined for
violation
lying.
of the verbal
You're
right.
Stop fucking with those things. If you can't get them on air, that's why I called in to say hello to you guys.
Shut your fat mouth.
Get ready to hang up. Okay.
All right, bye,
They're
Alice.
trying everything
Thank
they can to get her angry, and she's just too happy today.
Whatever, I don't think so.
Stay out.
Bye.
On a dick, okay?
Okay, well, maybe not. Spoke a little soon. It is Crazy Alice for a reason.
All right, I'll go sit on the dick. There you go. That's better when she's all angry.
That was the show, Electra. The Wack Pack would call in like, hey, how's everything going? And by the end, they'd be incensed, frothing at the mouth, rabid. And we'd all just be like, walk through our day smiling like, yeah, the morning was good. It was a good morning. Good show this morning.
Oh, my goodness.
All right. Crazy Alice call summary. I don't know if the buttons come up, so they probably don't. Crazy Alice wants to talk. It's not really a call, so it's not going to go in the book. It's going to go on the shelf. Electra.
Yes.
This call is
not a call.
It's on the shelf. This call's on the
It's on the
Electra,
shelf.
It's on the shelf.
Like an
It's on the shelf. Like an elf. All right. Crazy Alice wants to talk sense to Eric, but he doesn't listen because he's not there. ETM still quit show, won't call in. Crazy Alice understands Chris Benoit's a real-time killer. Not like those rappers. You can't fool Alice. Hi, Fred. That was the call summary. Really not a lot happened, but it was a nice little introduction to Electra to Alice. Nicest Alice you'll ever get. Next up, we have Jimmy Kimmel step into the ring. Please. And so Eric can't call Howard. He's going to call Jimmy. Because of course he is.
He's been calling Jimmy. Really?
Yeah. So literally, Eric, think of it this way. Eric has nothing going on in his life. We know Eric at this point because we're up 162 calls in. So we know he's sitting there and he's like, I did it. And then 5 minutes later, he's like, what did I do? That was my life. Now I have nothing. And so a day must seem like a year for Eric with not that attention, with so much attention, and then just have it to be cut off like that. And so what we're going to see is the time scale and the franticness by Eric to kind of like worm his way back in.
That was me. I have a
What
question.
was that? Oh.
Why is Luigi staring at the wall?
He's high.
I'm staring at your boobs.
That's an acceptable answer. That is an acceptable. People
All right.
worthy of
We
the
cleared
stand.
it up then. It wasn't the wall.
All
It
they-
was my boobs.
Although they fill your entire eye, so you won't be able to watch the show. So look at her boobs later, because you can't do both. No, you can't even peripheral. They're like a black hole. They take up the whole side.
Non-negotiable.
All right, time for little Jimmy Kimmel. Speaking of giant boobs, hey-o.
I think Eric the Midget, who has sworn off our show and says he won't call in, and so far has made good on it.
Yes.
I think he's starting to crack because
Why?
Jimmy Kimmel sent me an email saying that he goes, look, Eric the Midget has contacted me.
Uh-huh.
Do you want me to call him back?
What do you mean he contacted him?
He called Jimmy Kimmel, because I think he's looking for an outlet. You know, this is my guess. I don't know. And I wrote Jimmy back. I said, Jimmy, you can talk to him as long as it is taped for our show.
Right.
And he goes, okay, you know, I'll contact Eric and, you know, speak with him. But I think Eric the Midget is cracking. If he's calling
He's
Jimmy.
looking for an outlet.
He's looking for an outlet. And Eric, I'm going to tell you something. I control the whole Jimmy Kimmel situation vis-a-vis you. So, you know, I'm very much involved. I am not, you know, this is not going to be some backdoor opportunity for you to get on.
Jimbo Kimball.
Jimbo. Hold on. Everyone stop. Everyone on this panel knows what that means. This is one of the first
Yes.
things that everyone knows. Electra, what is Jimbo Kimball?
Jimmy Kimmel.
But who calls him Jimbo Kimball?
Wendy.
That's right.
Oh, I knew it.
Wendy.
I didn't actually know that, but I guessed, and I was right. Yay!
Who shares a birthday with Luigi? Apparently,
Yeah.
that's retard birthday day.
I do not share a birthday with Wendy.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Birthday week. Congratulations.
Oh,
No,
birthday week.
Retards.
Friday. His was Friday.
Fabulous
His was
retard
Friday.
birthday. Fabulous Friday retard birthday.
Hers was Thursday.
Some other show.
You're our retard.
And don't think like
His eyes.
I know.
I'll wait for you to keep going.
Other shows that.
No, we're going to stop abruptly and then go way longer when you think we're going to stop tonight. We're really fucking with you tonight, man. Hang in there. Hey, maybe take a little more. Maybe take a little more of that gummy, man.
I would
Maybe that'll
definitely
help
take
you through
more.
it, man. Maybe a whole handful, man. Be cool
What
like
do you
the
be
cool
the
guys,
pusher
man.
man? Are you some kind of pimp or something?
I'm your pusher.
That Howard might have that kind of power on her. Like, don't call Jay Leno, because he's not going to return your fucking
Jay
call.
Leno could care less. Yeah, he's not picking up an Eric the Midget call.
The only reason...
He's not, Letterman is not taking a call.
The only reason Jimmy Kimmel is picking up an Eric the Midget call is because Jimmy listens to our show religiously every day. So, don't think, Eric, that you can, you'll be back on the show. Trust me.
The only people, don't contact Jay Leno. The only people over there that listen to our show every day religiously are Jay Leno's writers.
Right. And Jay's not aware of it. Eric, the Midget, I would say, is probably really having a difficult time with his lack of airtime.
Absolutely.
Oh, how long has it been since he put this self-imposed, like...
Well, we were away for...
How long do you guys think it's been? Weeks? How many weeks in months and years do you think the self-imposed?
I think it's only been
Hold
like...
on. Electra?
What? Am I supposed to answer first?
Yeah, well, we'll just... He's been
How
gone.
long has it been?
Yeah.
7 days.
7 days, okay. Luigi?
I think it's been like 3 weeks, maybe.
3 weeks. All right. I'm locking you in. 1 week and 3 weeks.
2 weeks, so of course that was easy. We were
No, yeah, because there was a 2-week break.
on the air.
All right.
And now this is the first week back, and he's already calling the Jimmy Kimmel show.
So 2 weeks and a day.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of a split the difference, but I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Luigi with the win.
Why?
But they were
Because-
off.
What?
They were
I
off 2
said
weeks.
1 week. He said 3 weeks, so we were right in the middle.
We were right in the middle, and if this was Price is Right rules, she would win.
Yeah, but it's 2
Yeah,
weeks
he
in a
went
day,
over.
so it's actually closer
He
to.
went
I
over.
said it wasn't closer to.
Try to...
You're both winners in my eyes.
I'm not competitive or anything.
What's
Yeah.
my prize?
Stare at the wall, surprise.
He's killing him.
You know he's jonesing.
By the way,
Right.
does he give up the Stern Fan Network? Does he give up MySpace? Does
I
he give
think he
up
should be
all
off the
this stuff?
Stern Fan Network.
We should get an update from Mutt. Has he been doing a lot of posting?
Yeah, I want. Hey, Gary, get Mutt on the phone. I want to know if Eric the Midget is posting on Stern Fan Network.
Luigi, would you give Electra a little history on Mutt, please? In under 15 seconds, go.
He has a name like a dog.
Yes, he does. Thank you.
Would you like to pass
Thank you
your
so much.
additional 13 seconds? Or do it?
I actually don't know anything about Mutt.
Oh, well, Mutt ran Stern Fan Roundtable, or Stern
Oh.
Fan Network, and then had a show.
Oh,
with
that's
Stern
right.
Fan
Yeah.
Yeah. So he was like the first, Electra, he was like the first level of sort of a group of internet people that got together around the Howard Stern show. It's called the Stern Fan Network. Started on a bulletin board, I believe, and then passed to internet proper called the sternfannetwork.com or .org or whatever. But I actually remember going on the Stern Fan Network a couple times. This is where Eric gets his room, where he's competing with other people saying, we have more, me and Johnny have more of you on the Stern Fan Network. You remember those? Oh, those good old days.
I do remember that. And the Syndicate.
Yeah, so, yep. And so that is what Mutt is in charge of. Later, he went on to host the Stern Fan Roundtable, which then they had a Stern Superfan Roundtable, which was like celebrities.
Oh, yeah, I
So-
do remember that. I just, man, I was never involved with any of that internet stuff, so it just doesn't stick in my brain as much. But everything you're saying, it's in there in my brain being unlocked. So I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember that now.
Luigi, it's a series of tubes. Thank you.
There's
All
a
right,
bar
back
by
to
my
the-
house called Mutt's.
Oh, yeah?
I go there sometimes.
It's like a dog.
I mean, just think about you live by that place, you have a roommate. Did you bring home a girl last night? Yeah, where from? Mutt's. Oh. Sorry about that, bro. Yeah, I know. I can't get a purebred in this town. Gotta get a Mutt's. Mutt's.
Dogs.
We serve
Rough,
mutton
rough.
chops. Here at Mutt's. Rhymes with butts.
Play the call.
Cigarette butts. We gotta do this thing with Luigi where we trip him out.
Sluts. Play the call.
Sluts.
Slut roundtable.
I've been smoking a cigarette slut all day long. All right, back to the go.
Because really, all of his friends come from the show, everything.
His life. Well, in his own little world, I guess he was a celebrity.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
What the
all
hell
of
is
this
that?
was from the show.
Yeah.
He should give it all up.
Yeah, even his relationship with Jimmy is from...
hitting on a. Oh, I know what. That's from Face Off.
It is. This is the face-off selection. That's right. About to give it to her. Yeah? Catholic style.
Creepy.
In the
the
book.
show. Mutt, a quick question.
Yeah.
Eric the Midget, so far as I'm concerned, has really only had to deal with his self-imposed boycott of the show for like 4 days. I mean, we were on vacation for 2
It
weeks.
really is only 4 days.
But already I see signs that he is cracking because he contacted Jimmy Kimmel trying to have a conversation with Jimmy. And the only reason he has a relationship with Jimmy is through this show. But the question arose, is he now communicating on Stern Fan Network, and should we ban him from that?
No, he hasn't. He has not. He hasn't called into my show. I was waiting for him to call in. He didn't. He got in touch with me during the past 2 weeks through Zolar for some reason. He called Zolar and left him a voicemail, and then Zolar called me and played the voicemail.
Zolar, you traitor. But that's a shock, right? He totally did leave Stern Fan Network. He uprooted. It's been 4 days. He ain't going to last. But I'm just saying, he is a man that stuck by his convictions.
No.
for-
We.
96
Never
hours.
mind. I'm sorry. No, I don't want to spoil anything. He never left anything. Remember?
God, don't know. This man doesn't know how to tell a story, people. Come on.
Now, he isn't posting on Stern Fan Network.
Not at all, no. He's still doing his MySpace thing, and every now and then writes up a big diatribe about how bad you are.
Yeah.
But he hasn't been posting on SFN.
Interesting. Well, maybe he really is serious.
Well, wait a minute, though. He is posting about you on MySpace, and he's calling Wack Packer, Zolar. I bet
Yes.
he's still in touch with Johnny Fratto.
And he's calling Wack Packer Jimmy Kimmel. Well, Mutt, look, keep us posted if anything changes on there.
Will do, and we have the roundtable tonight.
Thanks, Mutt.
Yeah, see, there it is. Superfan Roundtable. That's right.
All right, have a good one.
All right.
What else you got?
Here, coming up next, we got some Steve Langford updates.
Ooh.
Love Steve Langford. We're going to hear a lot of Steve
Langford
Langford.
again?
Oh,
Steve Langford has a huge
Yes.
penis.
Steve Langford has a huge penis.
I'd like to see that.
He was. He was a news reporter for Howard 100 News.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
They had like main guys for a while, and he was for the period of Eric, kind of like the main guy. So kind of a foil of a lot of the Wack Packers with Steve Langford. So you're going to hear a lot of updates starting now from this time for about another 3 years or so until they got rid of him and started really paring down the news department. Then you hear a lot of Shuley. We'll hear a lot of Shuley, yeah, because then he kind of takes over that role. And it's even crazier Wack Pack stuff happens. So we're getting some new handlers here. So,
Mr. Shuley, Mr. Shuley, Mr. Shuley.
But here's our first Steve Langford update, and it's about Eric cracking. Is he going to come back? And they had a whole news department, Electra, devoted to things just around Howard Stern, right? So we've talked about this before. Shuley worked there, but it was just a whole news department. They didn't cover like news. They didn't cover entertainment. They only covered Stern stuff.
I want you to go to jail.
And so, as great ideas often do, started great, ended terribly, because it was eventually up people's asses, like to the point where it was like uncovering terrible things about people that work there, and they're like, "Wait a second, what are we doing here?"
Apparently, Steve Langford, like before this, was a real respected journalist for a current affair, and apparently was on location somewhere where he shit his pants. And someone found that story, and Steve Langford tried to squash the story so it wouldn't get out, and then that became a story. The Steve Langford didn't want the shitting the pants story to get out, so it was stuff like that every day.
It was like they doxed the reporters, and the reporters were doxed. It was getting ugly, and so they basically axed the whole news department. Kept Shuley, kept a few others, and then we moved into the new era of Stern. Anyway, here's the first Steve Langford update of the night. We have a few.
Out there, Steve. Also today, Eric the Midget. Done with the Stern Show? You might wonder after reading his latest anti-Stern rant on his MySpace page. Eric writing, quote, I want to set that asshole straight. I am in no way cracking at all. I'm not getting ready to start calling in. I'm 100% done with the show. Wake up, Stern fans. He's nothing but a walking 6'5" pile of shit. I woke up, and that's why I'm never going to be calling back into a shitty show. End of obsessed quote. Meanwhile, he's still writing.
I like when Steve Langford reads Eric. It takes like 1/10 of the time. And he's got a nice voice. You like his voice, Electra?
I actually really do. I was just noticing that.
All right.
For those who want Langford's cock, we salute you.
He was a perfect straight man because he did not like any of that shit. He was like, I want to be a real
I
reporter.
was made for love, and Steve Langford, you were made for... I know all of the Sour Shoes songs. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it one day, DJ Electra.
Awesome.
I think after it's all said and done, Luigi, if we do every character that we have in mind, and even the big ones, the long ones, you throw them all in, she's gonna say Sour Shoes is her favorite.
I agree.
I guarantee it.
Why would I say that?
Because he might be the most creative and genius of everyone, but he's also
he is a literal genius on some level. He's a literal genius who just made up songs.
Yeah.
And
I
we're talking.
do like songs, you know that.
He does musical comedy, Electra, and he lives states away. That's all you got to say to her. She is wet as you can get now. It's a flood down there.
He made improv songs that were like even more inspirational than like Wayne Brady.
Electra, his impersonations of people like Gary were so good. He would call the show and he'd be like, hey, I'm coming in late today. And they'd all be like, oh, Gary's coming in late. And he'd fool everyone. Gary'd walk in and be like, I thought you were going to be late. And he'd be like, what are you talking about? It was him. So, yeah, Sour Shoes, he's not a long show. Sour Shoes is only like a Bigfoot episode, like 20 episodes.
Yeah.
But we'll get to Sour Shoes. I love Sour Shoes. It'd be like
For
a Yucca or
those who
Sour
want
Shoes.
Langford's cock.
His Gary,
salute you.
and Electra, he's a guy that lives with his parents, but is like a Mozart level talent. If he would have been born in 1400s, he would have owned a castle with his skills. But he lives with his parents because it's basically all he can do is mimic other artists and songs. But he's like Weird Al, where he can play like a string of songs in a row.
He used to
in polka. You know?
He used to call into the show backstage because he had a special number and would host his own quasi show for like a couple of minutes for the staff, where he would act like Gary and have trivia questions. So he'd be like, hey, this is Gary. What happened on like July 1st, 1976? What guest was on?
No.
Yeah.
1979.
Yeah, sorry. 1979. And like they would like he would entertain them. They would like take a break to listen to him and play his game, and then no one would know the answers, and they would actually go and research logs and find out he was right about everything. Like he was this weird genius who just he was really brilliant in his own way.
Who else did he do amazing? He did Mad Dog. That was the other
Mad
one
Dog.
He did really well.
Yeah, and then he did I think did he do Ronnie? Was it Ronnie that he would no?
No, I don't remember Ronnie being it. Oh no, Pharrell.
He would do Pharrell.
Shake it up.
And he would do Artie. He would do Artie really good.
Yeah, his Artie was pretty good too.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in today. I don't feel well today.
Yeah, that was a goddamn sour. We're putting Sour Shoes on the clock. All right,
Yes.
back to our boy Hairlick.
So he's obviously looking for attention.
He obviously hears what we're saying somehow.
Yeah, he's getting word. I say he's cracking. I don't care what he writes. He'll be back on the show. You'll see. He can't stay away. He'd stay out of the limelight. Hey, whatever happened to Jimmy Kimmel? He was going to send me a tape of him and Eric the Midget having a whole discussion.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny. I never got it, Howard. I've been on the lookout for it. I'll email it.
That was fucking Baba Booey. Oh, boss never saw it. Jimmy Kimmel's fault. Not my fault, boss. Not my fault. Not my fault.
Hey, we got a sour or a super chat. Sour. I was going to say a sour chat.
We got a sour chat. We got a sour chat.
Sour chat.
How high are you? My God.
Box Eating Dad, $1.99. Thank you for $29. Luigi, send help. Forgot a safety knife. If no one saw Box Eating Dad Fascinating Dad and I were talking with a guy who calls himself the inflatable pool float and is really into plastic latex and jerking off onto pool floaty toys.
Pool floaties?
Yes, and we engaged him, and he actually was talking back to us.
Where did you engage him?
On X, I'll show you.
Oh my god,
Luigi, I know a guy that likes pool floaties. You.
Hey, but I am the pool float.
And thank you, Boxing Dad, for the super
Thank you.
chat. You get a super chat song. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat.
Don't put it in my butt.
Oh.
All right, my butt.
Thanks for the super chat.
Now everyone hears that they hear that song. It's the "Don't put it in my butt." No, it went in my butt. Song. Which is, that's how that happens. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I'll send it to DJ Electra. I think you're going to get a kick out of this guy. I have no explanation for what he does, but he just loves jerking off into pool floats while fucking pool floats and wearing a pool float. It is.
Wow.
It's weird.
Sounds like a red-blooded American to me.
But my dad actually asked him, because he ties himself or he zips himself up into these pool floats, and said, "How do you get out? Do you need a knife?" And the guy responded back and said, "I keep a knife inside the suit in case I get stuck."
Holy shit! Wow.
So it's some weird shit, but right up my alley.
Butts are right up your alley. What?
You heard me.
Okay, there we go. All right, next call is not a call at all, but it is a call with Jimmy Kimmel.
But Eric the Midget, he's not calling our show anymore because he's mad at the show and mad at me, and I'm disgusting.
Yeah, I don't even remember what he's mad about.
I remember only because I listened to this call. So he now started calling Jimmy Kimmel.
Uh-huh.
And then Jimmy got on with him and taped the call with Eric's permission, and it's just Eric's calling Jimmy, and he has no agenda whatsoever. This is cut down.
What does he want from Jimmy?
This call evidently went for like 10 or 15 minutes. But listen to this.
Testing.
Well, Jimmy, this is Jimmy calling Eric back.
Okay, so I want you guys just to notice this. I'm sorry to stop so much, but just notice this. I noticed this afterward. How much Howard adds to Eric. Eric is an half-empty drink. And whoever's interviewing or talking to him adds the rest. And what you realize here
I
is
see what you mean, yeah.
Even someone as good as an Oscar host and the replacement for Jay Leno, or not really, but you know what I'm saying? Like a guy that's been who can interview, who's got the Riz. Thank you. Which means charisma, thank you. But you know what I'm saying? Even that, I just find it kind of like, it'd be like me trying to interview Eric. It wouldn't be good. There's the magic about Eric, I truly believe, is with like Howard and Artie. Those two. Like there's some sort of extra level that is climbed to. And then Ralph and other people can get thrown in, but just listen to this and see if you agree.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Dialing Eric the Midget. This is the first midget I've ever called.
Maybe
Eric's
I'm
got
wrong.
one of those phones where you have music.
Oh.
Robin.
And some gay country song.
Yeah, we got to sit and listen to his Rascal Flats or whatever this is.
Hello?
Hello, Eric. Is this Eric?
Yeah.
It's Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, hey, Jimmy.
Hey, Eric. What's going on with you and the show? How come you're not doing the show anymore?
You know the whole thing that happened with the Benoit family?
Yeah.
Well, Stern is completely treated that with real bad, kind of disrespectful behavior. And I don't mean so much towards Benoit himself, but he was making cracks about the son and also the wife.
Right, but, I mean, what do they care? They're dead.
Well, yeah, you don't do that to victims of a crime.
Yeah, but it's not like it's going to bother them. I mean, they're not around.
No, if
anyone in their family heard that, they probably would.
Eric's such a killjoy. Jimmy's trying something. It's terrible, but Eric's
I'm having trouble
their
understanding what Eric
family.
is saying.
Oh, you're not hearing well?
No. I'm just saying, like, it's so garbled and modulated. I'm having trouble understanding exactly what he's saying. What was the last sentence he said?
I'm saying that I don't know. Electra, were you paying attention?
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
He was definitely sounding jarbled and garbled, whatever. And I forgot now.
I love how we all run into that breach with such confidence. Look at rewind here.
Making cracks about the son and also the wife.
Right, but I mean.
Oh, okay, talking about Chris Benoit.
Oh, okay.
Son.
What do they care? They're dead.
Well, yeah, you don't do that to victims of a crime.
Oh, yeah,
but it's not like.
He's a goddamn brick wall. Victims of a crime, the families feel terrible. I mean, you just want to hang yourself.
It's going to bother them. I mean, they're not.
In Dungeons and Dragons.
They're not around.
No, if anyone in their family heard that, they probably wouldn't like it any.
They probably have bigger problems, though, I'm guessing. I'm sorry we weren't able to attach you to balloons and fly you and get you on the American Idol finale.
Yeah. I love his. Just. It's a confirmation of something he heard, but it's not a word. It's just.
It's like he's being deflated.
Hold on. Everyone be quiet. Hold on. Electra.
Yeah.
Tell me something important that I need to know about life. Anything. It could be anything.
Wipe your butt.
There are 60 minutes in 1 hour.
That's what it is. It's not an answer. It's words. It was like the earliest form of language, the first grunt that we heard, and we grunted back. He's reverted to that.
You ever heard those dogs that people say are saying "I love you"?
It's like imagine this breath in his chest, and it raises up to his throat, and it's like, and then it just can't get over the hump, and it just falls back down his throat. That's what it sounds like.
That is what it sounds like.
It's all makeup. It's all makeup and grunting.
It's like one of those oldie cars from the 1920s that you wind up, but someone only wind it once. So it just goes, it just dies. God damn, Eric, make it make sense.
You think you will ever fly with balloons? I mean,
Jimmy's totally hung up on getting Eric fly.
I know, he wants it more than anything.
that seems like a fun thing to do.
It's just something I thought actually. I mean, I'm someone that didn't even go
Not a word.
Not something I'm actually into.
Got 0 words out of that.
He said it's not actually.
I understood the Spanish movie better last night than I understand this. We need
I
subtitles.
understand him so clearly. He goes, it's not something that I actually. Well, now I forget because you guys are talking, but I can hear it. Let's go back. I just have no memory. Can't retain it.
It's just something I thought actually. I mean,
It's just something that I'm not actually interested in.
I'm someone that doesn't even go on thrill rides.
I'm someone that doesn't even go on thrill rides.
Amusement parks.
Me neither, but if I had the chance to fly with balloons, I would take it in an instant.
Casey's a midget interpreter.
Right here, we're gonna. The midget's gonna give us a little brief. It's not. It's like the thing that goes on top of the normal. It's just a little thing on top where he just goes.
All right, Eric. Well, it was good talking to you. I really think.
Have you ever heard a more boring conversation?
It was
Oh,
awful.
I went the wrong way. Never mind.
I mean,
Why would he bother Jimmy with this?
I don't know now.
But do you get what I'm saying? Eric without Howard doesn't quite have the same friction, right? Because it feels like Jimmy's trying to create that friction.
He's boring as hell.
They don't have the chemistry.
It took 160. Yeah, it took 160 calls to get that friction with Stern. You
Now
know?
he's calling Jimmy, and I said to Jimmy, what was the point of the call? He goes, I'm not really sure. He couldn't figure it out.
Does he want to go on Jimmy's show?
I don't know. He just wants to be friends with famous people, yeah.
Just to give you an idea how boring that conversation is, what you have is 3 minutes. The conversation was over 12 minutes.
Oh. And it was all this?
Yeah.
It just goes on and on.
You should think twice about calling in. I mean, I bet you'll call into Howard again soon.
Not this time around.
I bet you will.
I'm trying to stay clear.
Are you still listening to the show?
Yeah,
Yeah. You won't be able to resist.
I'm pretty sure I will.
I don't know.
I'm actually going to be down your direction with a family wedding.
Oh.
Apropos to nothing, that will be down in your direction.
We should grab a beer while I'm in Hollywood.
Howard, yeah, they're terrible. By the way, give me things. Just give me things, all the things.
Really? Is the whole family tiny?
No, I know only one family.
When I was a kid, I went to the Ringling Brothers Circus, and I saw Mishu get married. You remember Mishu?
I do.
Oh my God. He's like, you know Mishu, another midget?
I had to Google Mishu. I didn't know what Mishu was.
What is it? Another midget?
Yeah, it was a midget that was a zoo animal, apparently.
That makes sense.
But they let a zoo animal get married?
Yeah, Mishu.
Okay.
I assumed Eric escaped the zoo. You should.
No,
should have
fact
been in
check
there.
in. We're not going to do no Google searches here. No.
Yeah, he was a little midget. He was a little midget, and he had a midget wife, and they would get married at the circus every town they went to.
Who said zoo? You asshole. It was a circus.
It was really beautiful.
No, I think it was all.
You did.
I think it was so high on drugs that he said it.
I love that he said he had a little midget wife.
And they'd get married at every carnival. It'd be fun. I'd go
There's
to
a midget
wedding.
with his little
I
midget
wonder
wife.
if Christina Catalano would marry them.
I was almost going to go there with the midget wedding. You bastard beat me to it with the Catalanas.
Are you the ring bearer?
Did you, Luigi? The great Joseph Catalano is on vacation right now, not posting any videos till September. Today he posted a amazing video, half-an-hour wedding video, the greatest wedding video of all time. Some say, I say, and looks like the lovely couple's going to be happy. And it was good to see Joey in his what do you call those shorts, Electra? What are those? Painter shorts? What are they? No. Well, it was good to see Joey.
Bottoms?
No, but Christina did the
Ceremony.
What is ceremony? And
She officiated the ceremony.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I just missed them so much that I was glued to that. So I would recommend everyone go watch that. There is one little error in the reading because she wrote a lot of stuff down. And it was beautiful, but it was one of the most fascinating errors I've ever heard in my life. And so I go watch it. It's amazing. Do we tell him? No, I don't know. Electra, you say it. Can you say it? You should tell it. You never get to tell the funny stuff.
I don't think I can tell it because I don't remember it perfectly.
Neither
So
do
I.
I.
don't want to
Can't
ruin it
remember
for
the
anyone.
word. I'll try
I'm
to
not
remember
gonna,
as we.
I'm not gonna watch it. Maybe you could tell me.
Yeah, Casey, tell us.
I'll try to remember the wording as we play.
At the wedding?
Just a cousin.
Just a cousin.
Was it the N-word?
No, okay, no, I remember. Okay, so you know, at a certain part of speech where you're like, you two will love each other because you grow together, you're friends, you read books together, you go on long walks, you're confidants, you're lovers, you're in each other's life. That part of the speech, right?
That's what it meant to say.
That's what it's meant to say. So they're like, you who grew up friends and confident lovers. Confident lovers, not confidant, comma lovers, confident lovers. And then me and Electra just started going nuts about we gotta start a band called Confident Lovers, where a lover just walks in the room. And
song lyrics, everything, the whole 9 yards.
We're confident lovers. But I needed a Sade song.
The sister show of Skeptical Robot is Confident Lover.
I haven't laughed that hard in a decade. God bless the Catalanos. Oh my God, come back. Is it September 1st?
You're friends, and then she goes, and confident lovers.
And we all make mistakes like that, but it is just the greatest image of editing. Make sure you're a confident lover with your lady. And you, lady, make sure you mount your man as a confident lover to your man.
Oh my God, that's fucking funny.
And they were wearing matching bandanas.
The bride and groom or Christina and Joey?
Bride and groom.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
No. Listen, it was hot. I understand. That's Florida. I understand that. But my God. Confident lovers is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That does sound like an 80s song. A confident lover.
It's a Sade song. He's a confident lover.
What do I think? Part-time lover.
Well, you gotta think of
lover.
What would a confident lover do? He smacks me in my face with his dick, puts his balls on my forehead. He's a confident lover. Because that's what a confident lover would do. I love the idea.
Find me one of those.
Yeah. He walks in the room with a hard dick and hits that thing that makes the thing at the carnival go to the top. Ding! You win! I'm a confident lover! Sorry. All right. We love you, Joey. Oh, my God, that made me
There's
laugh
a confident lover dance that goes along with it.
There's a lot of thrusting in that dance. A lot of thrusting. Please come back soon. Oh, my God.
Appreciate it, Eric.
No problem.
Stay cool.
You too.
Bye.
And I mean, that's 3 minutes of a 15-minute conversation.
I'm looking at a picture of Mishu now that Delta Zero sent me.
Really?
It's like a little midget cowboy.
Send it to me, Delta.
Cowboy.
Delta, will you send it to me too, please? I want to see it.
Or whatever.
So he just wants to have like a personal relationship
Yeah.
with Jimmy Kimmel?
Well, I think he's going to be down your neck of the woods. I think that's a hint to, like, hang with Jimmy and come on the show.
Maybe,
Yeah.
or just to get tickets or something to the show. I don't know.
And all I hear on that thing,
I'm going to be down there. Oh, good.
What is this picture I found? Hold on one second. So this guy, they would bring him to a carnival and dress him up as a cowboy. It's amazing. And he took pictures with other cowboys at the cowboy carnival. And so, hold on. This is everyone. Meet Mishu. The cowboy midget from the
Mishu.
carnival.
Look, he's old, but he's little.
Oh, hold on. I got to bookmark this. We're going to be watching a lot of Mishu at the intros. Because I'm sure.
I know this guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
This guy played Alf.
He was Alf.
He
Did
was
he
Alf.
really?
I'm serious.
Really? Phil McCooch?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what
hold
we
on.
call her Cooch. Alf.
What happened to Phil McCooch? I haven't seen him around in a long time.
I don't know, but he was Alf. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking right here, and there's pictures of him.
That's amazing.
Mihaly Mezaros.
He was Hungarian.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I knew more about Mishu than I realized.
Yeah. Mishu. Get it?
Bless you.
All right, back to the
I was going to try to let you wallow in that one, but I couldn't.
I wallowed long enough.
Good.
great.
Great.
Maybe we can hang.
I'm
See.
actually going to be in your neck of the woods.
Eric's got to be freaking because he's like, we used to hook him up with some cool shit. Now he's trying to latch on to Jimmy, and Jimmy's not sort of biting.
Right.
Plus, Jimmy always checks in with me, like, what should I do with Eric? So, like,
You're controlling the whole thing.
that's right.
All right, up next, we got another Steve Langford
Steve,
update.
what do you got? Eric the Midget, done with the Stern Show, please. Eric the Midget's latest rant on MySpace after Shuley, who Eric calls idiot.
No, how dare you? Are the wonderful guest of Skeptical Robot? Oh, how dare you, Eric? How dare you?
Of the week, Eric hopping mad about a photo Shuli's posted on his page of Eric the Midget, threatening to call the MySpace legal department if the pic doesn't come down.
I'm calling MySpace legal. Shuli, you were there before all of us. You were in these trenches. You dug the trenches that we walk in, Shuli.
Really? What's the pic? I have not seen that picture. He's written a nasty note here. Well, he certainly has made good on his promise not to call the show. He is
So far, but he'll crack.
This is the picture of Eric the Midget on his MySpace. What's the problem here? Is that a real picture?
Yeah.
Well, then what's his problem with it?
Whoever owns the picture, who took the picture, owns the picture.
Surely, why is Eric threatening to call the MySpace people?
This was at one of the shows we did in either San Jose or San Francisco.
All right.
And his hand guy took him out of the chair and laid him down.
Yeah, it's so weird how different Shuli sounds. Also, check out his laugh. It's just a different time in life. We have different laughs. That's my laugh now. That was never my laugh before. This is a crazy laugh. It's a crazy man laugh. So, but because I know Shuli's laugh so well because I watched so much Rico, so much BS show in the past where the laugh was like, oh, that's a different laugh.
In this little booth.
All right.
And I saw it from across the room.
And I think he looks like Richie Wolf to me.
He kind of looks like if Playgirl did a midget spread, that would be the centerfold. And I asked him to take a picture, and I put it up on my MySpace, and he freaked out. And he
too bad.
Started sending me hate mail. And
I think he looks. Do you know the specific picture they're talking about? Because I think I know which one it is.
I don't remember.
I think it's the one that we used with him with the San Francisco Giants hat where he's laying down. I think it's
in a
that
box
one.
or something.
Yeah. Well, we use that one all the time. That's one of our main pictures. So yes,
if I remember correctly, that's the
well. You're
picture.
high, so we'll take that with a silo of salt.
It's like Gorillo a little bit, though.
Gorillo or Richie, sure.
That's the best. It's my profile picture. So now anybody who goes to my MySpace page under my name, it's that picture. And he's livid. He said he's going to call MySpace legal.
And you look at these San Francisco Giants. He kind of looks like Barry Bonds' bat.
Is he an ironic giant?
It looks like
that one.
It's so funny that he's so livid.
He looks like Barry Bonds' bat, he said. That is hilarious. I can see that now. Now that makes sense. I needed the visual aid. All right, update number 3 from Steve
Midget
Langford.
back in the news, whether he likes it or not. Eric allegedly giving up on the Stern Show, but apparently not on American Idol. Howard 100 News tipped off that Eric the Midget has been calling former Idol runner-up Diana DeGarmo to meet him for brunch.
He does not understand it. But here's the best part. The next line. Hold on.
Calling her?
Diana DeGarmo's mother confirming that Eric the Midget has been calling a lot. Sometimes it's
the mother's like, the cripple, he's calling a lot.
strange hours for a lunch date with her
turkey
daughter.
Man.
The man we feel really guilty saying this about, can we stop having him call, please?
This is the
I would like a lunch
Can you imagine that call?
How
Hold on,
freakish.
hey, can we stop it for just a second? There's some confusion in the chat, and I want to make sure that we kind of set everyone's expectations for the timeline. People are speculating that the picture that Shuli was talking about was Eric at the Bunny Ranch. We have not gotten there yet, folks. This is nowhere near that yet. Well, actually, we're pretty close, I guess. But
we got those pictures too, though. Trust us.
That is going to be another controversy, but we have not gotten there yet. So
no, Eric is still a virgin at this point.
Yeah.
Hello, virgin Eric still.
This is Eric just getting mad at a picture, not a naked picture, which is going to be another controversy.
I mean, pull back, forest for the trees. Eric was going along just fine, and then they dangled a porn star in front of him that he really liked, and then he's lost his shit, left the show over the Chris Benoit thing. What is that? It makes no sense. It's erratic behavior from the 160. I mean, he's erratic, but he loves the attention. It's always coming back to the light. He's a mosquito that comes back to the light, a moth that comes back to the light. To run from the light, he is so horny right now, is my theory, because they got him horny, and then they left him blue-balled with what's her face, and now he is. What's that?
That's pretty messed up.
That he's blue-balled, or that they did that to him? Or which part is messed
to
up?
leave him blue-balled.
Yeah, they left a crippled blue bald. You know,
Well, they
That is
didn't
not-
actually like touch his cock or anything.
They
That's
had
the problem.
they-
Nobody's touching his cock. That's
that
the
is
problem.
that is the problem. Yes.
They found the one girl. He likes a handful of girls. They found her. They're like, hey, we're gonna hook you up. And then they kind of took it away from him, and he's just acting erratically. This Chris Benoit is a cover story for the hurt he feels in his heart and the sensitivity he needs to feel on his. Thank you.
Show the pic where
Yeah,
Eric
right.
does not have underpants on.
We have
Be patient,
seen it,
sir. We've seen it, and we've messed with it in Photoshop. Be patient.
I have a wallpaper that's all it.
I have it where his dick is Cardiff Electric.
Nice. That's a good one.
I put eyes and headphones on the dick.
No, I don't think you get me though. I made it in a way where it's like a carpet behind me, like there's 1,000 dicks, so you can't tell it's one dick. It's
Oh,
just
wait
like
a minute.
Carpet.
I forgot that you actually made it into a video. Do you still have the video?
I do.
I forgot about the video. The video is great. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, great. I don't know if I describe that. Gay.
I thought it was great. I loved it.
What do you think about that, Electra?
Gay.
It's like the dick folds out.
It does.
God,
It's like one of the.
why can't we show that on YouTube? Fuck YouTube, man. Fuck this. This is so stupid. We should be able to show that and Bigfoot getting a blowjob from Tabitha Stevens. What are we doing? This is so stupid. We're all adults here.
Remember when you get those books when
For
you're
the ones that don't come here. Don't
Yeah,
come here if
yeah,
you're not
yeah.
an adult. But it could happen.
Yeah.
Well,
You remember those books when you were like, preteen, when you'd open them up and the 3D mountain would open up behind, but like in the book itself? That's what that Eric picture is like. You're just in
Yeah.
2D and all of a sudden you're in 3D. And oh my God. It's fun. All right, let's get back to Steve Langford, update number 3.
We had tape of that.
Oh, God, I'd give anything. Can you call Diana DeGarmo's mom and ask her to tape those calls?
I didn't realize it was 3 a.m.
Can you hang up, you little freak? Eric the Midget calls her house and asks her out?
Yeah, repeatedly.
Wow.
Mrs. DeGarmo telling Howard 100 News she's not sure Diana will have time to meet Eric the Midget. Diana's mother not commenting when asked if Eric the Midget's calls are making her uncomfortable.
Wow.
What do you
No
think?
comment is a comment.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's see. Eric the Midget's calling. I wonder if I feel uncomfortable. Calling my home.
All right, so those are the call summary for the last 4 clips, and they are
On the shelf.
on the shelf. She remembered people. She did it. Not like that high guy over there can't remember it.
Who?
All right. By the way, we did not acknowledge there was a George Takei laughter in that first one. He was in there, so we love George Takei. Do your best George Takei laugh, Luigi. All right, that's pretty good. Electra, go. That's pretty good. I will do mine.
That is good.
Brad,
That's good.
Brad.
You know,
I can't wait.
I don't think you're really Ricardo Montalban.
Pompey. We will get there, people. Yes, I can't. Oh, she knows. She knows.
Just from listening to you guys, I've never even heard him say that.
Musculature. Hey, folks, if you want a picture of Eric's little dingaling, message me on X. I'll send it to you.
Touch. Yes. All right.
Actually, I'd like to touch.
Yes, I always forget the act like he's correcting you. No, sir. Don't say I don't like to touch. Actually, I like to touch. He's correcting someone in that. I forget. That's funny. All right. So George Takei has the best laugh.
Agua.
Says ETM. Agua. Tsunami. Tortilla.
Guacamole.
That Bigfoot knew what a
Guacamole.
tsunami was. Come on, all right.
I know. I thought about that for days after. A wave.
You surf a tsunami, it is. ETM is posting on MySpace instead. ETM is not going to crack, says ETM. Jimmy Kimmel taped a call, kind of boring. Kind of needs the Howard magic. ETM still listening to Stern. He admitted that openly. I like that about Eric. ETM had MySpace rant about Julie. Boo.
Papillon.
Eric. Boo. Papillon.
La Reina Blancha.
ETM had MySpace rant about Julie. Boo! Jan put ETM on the floor at the strip club. That's something I didn't remember happening. He just put him on the floor. He's swimming around. He could drown if he went to a Miami strip club. He could drown in money. Literally, there's like a foot of money on the floor.
That'd be the last place I'd want to be placed.
Eric, where are you? Everyone, look for movement in the money. ETM calling Diana DeGarmo for a lunch date. That's a winner. Diana DeGarmo's mother confirmed ETM's calling a little too much. Calling a little bit too 99. Let's lower that by 99%. All right, that was the last 4 clips. Now we finally get a call we get to talk about. Not Eric, no, but we get one Mr. Jonathan FRATTO.
Can I just say one thing?
You sure can.
Eric has some big cojones to be calling Diana DeGarmo multiple
Yes.
times, frequently.
Yep.
You know, like, who does he think he is?
He is
really thinks he's something special.
He's retarded. He's completely self-unaware. Like, he does not understand who he is. It is amazing because even at the time I wondered, does he think that he can get away with saying I'm Eric from the Howard Stern show? And then, anyone who probably did, and anyone who did the slightest bit of research was like, oh, you're the crippled turkey that everyone makes fun of on the Howard Stern show. But
Luigi, I don't know what you're talking about because all I hear from this man is this.
And what it is you've got to know yourself.
You got to know yourself, man. That's a guru right there.
So self-aware.
This, I think this sums up my social media presence. Luigi got the penis hookups.
Are you one of those guys that like hooks their penis up to the ceiling and then hangs from it? That's awesome.
You're gonna have to member up to find out.
Ooh, Luigi OnlyFans.
It's like a Cenobite party. A Cenobite party over at Luigi's. He's hanging from the ceiling by his dick again? Where's the dip? All right.
Hey, Johnny Fratto's on the air. Johnny, what's happening, pal?
What's going on, Howard?
Hey, man.
Fuck, I got a message in the middle of it. You want to talk about war? 9/11. Boy, you got 9/11 on your hands.
What do you mean?
I got a message from Eric, who is very, very upset.
Eric the Midget?
Yes.
Is this to reach out to me and get back on the show?
I think it's exactly the opposite. They got to play it for you. It's he's very, very disgruntled.
He left a message.
This has got Johnny's hand, fingerprints all over it. Oh, you gotta listen to this.
He's such a bad actor.
He is really the worst.
On your machine.
That he's disgruntled with me?
I was completely asleep, and the phone rang 61 times.
Wow.
I believe that.
Ivanka said, answer the phone, I'm going to throw it out the window. So I got up, and it was Eric, and he had already left a message.
What's the message about?
It's about how he doesn't want to be bothered. It's a pretty good message, actually.
I'm calling you at 3 in the morning to tell you to stop bothering me. I love
that doesn't make any sense.
That is some crazy.
Has he been calling you?
He always calls me.
Oh, okay.
See, I think he's going nuts. He wants to be on the show, but he made this vow that he'll never be on the show again.
And it's killing.
He claims he'll never. Well, no, but you know what he's saying, and in a way, he could be a little bit valid. He's saying Stern fans are taking it so far that it's morning, noon, and night on the, like getting his phone number and fucking emailing him. And
how would somebody have his phone number?
I don't know.
How do you get Eric the Midget's phone? I don't even have his number.
Well, he goes on those message boards and stuff.
And then they befriend him like a friend, and then they get close to him, and they turn on him.
Look, Johnny, I have nothing to do with that. Eric the Midget's a big boy. He made himself.
Not really.
Well, all right, he's a small big boy, but he made lots of phone calls to our show, participated, and of course he's going to attract fans and all kinds of. I get all kinds of nonsense too when you put yourself on the radio.
I agree.
You're gonna be not only noticed and get some benefits, but you're also going to have some negatives, and that's the way it works.
That's how it works. And I told him that. I said that to him, and I told him, I said, Eric, I think it's better. I would rather take the harassment than nothing.
That's right. I mean, and if you don't want harassment, then don't go on message boards and don't put yourself out there.
You can change your number.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should harass him, but the fact of the matter is, that's what happens when you put yourself in the limelight. People react.
like poor Danny Linder. You know what I'm
Exactly. And Danny Lynn, Eric was an adult and put himself on the air.
There you go.
Danny Lynn's 1 year old. Her father's supposed to be protecting her.
The fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. I should have cut that out. I remember at this time thinking, I want Eric back. Like, it actually did build a little bit of drama because I would be like, why aren't they bringing him back? He's fucking hilarious. And like, he was gone for a long time. And so I do remember this self-imposed exile being longer than the fans wanted. Why is your mouth open? What are you putting in there?
I think I know what he's talking about.
Danny Lynn.
Danny Lynn was the child of Howard K. Stern and the big-titted model. What was her name? I can't remember her name. That died.
Oh, Anna Nicole Smith.
Anna Nicole Smith.
Yeah.
So I think he's talking about Danny Lynn, their kid, by saying, like, keep her out of the... Because this is right when Anna Nicole Smith died. So,
okay.
I think that's what he...
But I think it's funny that Eric is all pissed off about people getting his number and calling him, but he's calling Dana DeGarmo and anybody else that will listen and pick up the phone.
That's what makes me think that this isn't even real, because you're right. Like, I know he was self-unaware, but was he that self-unaware that he couldn't see the irony of trying to call a celebrity and then people trying to call him? Mm-hmm. Because this, I mean, look, I mean, exactly what Casey said. This has FRATTO's stink on it as a bit. So
now pause. Electra, without breaking patient confidentiality, Anna Nicole Smith, I guarantee you walked in that room and you looked at those jugs and you looked at your own jugs and you're like, I'm gonna make a judgment here. All I want to know is, what was that judgment?
Valid question.
I didn't even compare. I'm not comparing.
No, of course you did. That is a lie.
After the pillow fight, what did y'all talk about?
After you got greased up and got out of the little tub, what did you do? No, come on, tell me. Were yours?
I didn't compare. Come on, that's silly.
It is not silly. It's the most important question we've ever asked on this show, and you take it seriously. God damn it.
All right, well, I'll make up an answer and I'll let you know.
Valid question.
That hurt me. It hurts that you don't know, because most women with giant breasts would walk in and want to compare their guns to some of those famous guns on the planet. You know, like,
I'm not most women, I guess.
You just knew.
Yes.
There's no way she could.
Right.
You can't pack enough, is what you're saying.
I didn't ask for him. Okay.
You didn't look one time. She was in a robe.
I asked for them.
I would have looked. Just, professionism be damned. Anna Nicole Smith. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, exactly right.
Right. Well, I tell you what,
going with that.
I tell you what, give us a copy of the message, and if Eric,
the engineer has it.
Okay, well, we'll have to call Eric and get his permission to play it.
He gives permission on the tape. He gives permission.
He does?
Yes.
All right, I'll double check that. If Eric wants the message played, I will play it.
But it's Johnny Fratto's message.
Well, Johnny's message, but that's true too.
Yeah, he's giving you permission. He owns the tape.
No, I don't think you could. I think
that's the way it goes.
If you leave a message on someone privately, they're allowed to play it anywhere.
There's no such thing as it's theirs. Yeah,
really?
But not only that.
Oh, Artie. Yes. Welcome to YouTube. Yes, there is no private. You send a DM to someone, just expect it to be front in someone else's face.
At the beginning of the message, he says, "Play this for Stern."
No.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know what? I'm a respectful guy. I'll call him and make sure he wants it on the air. How's that?
Buddy.
All right, thanks, Johnny.
Tell Eric, just because him and Danny Lynn are the same size doesn't mean it's the same case.
That's right. He's not Danny Lynn.
All right.
Johnny, you come in here and play messages left on your answering machine all the time.
I have, yeah.
I think Eric...
That's not the point. It's still...
I know my mother's not going to sue me.
I think Eric should be a real man.
And call you.
And call me directly.
I think so, too.
Right here on the air and admit he wants to speak to me.
I think so, too.
That's right.
He misses you.
He should come on the air and apologize to me and say, I miss you and I need you in my life.
That's an interesting question, though, legally. I'd love to hear what a lawyer would say.
I can check with the lawyer.
I'm the lawyer here.
Okay.
I can check with the lawyer. I think Robin's actually right. That it's Johnny's tape.
My tape, and he says, give it to Stern. He's asking me to deliver the message.
Do you realize, Artie, if I take a picture of you, it's my picture, and
That's
I can
right.
do with it whatever I want?
Okay, but...
It's my soul that you just stole. Hell no, that's my soul. My picture.
I'm just saying, if I call someone's answering machine...
Can I Photoshop a cock in Artie's mouth if you have that picture?
Yes, I am.
That's done. If you could sue for that, God, we all have lawsuits for the website.
But the basic you guys of that Pat, what's his name, the Pat guy. Fucking guy from the thing, the guy from TV.
The guy from the thing. The guy, the guy from the thing. I thought that was just a joke in Italian. People never said that. He just said that guy from that thing.
Hold on. Here's Sal with the...
I just spoke to Eric.
Yes.
He gave me permission.
Okay. All right, then fine. Then I will play it.
All right.
All right. Here is Eric the Midget calling Johnny Fratto
Here's the guy with that thing.
with a message for me.
The first appearance of Eric on our show in some time.
I'm counting this as an appearance. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry. I think the little guy broke down. All right, let's see. Eric the Midget, who we haven't heard from in a while.
I'm so excited.
Daddy's little angel. Eric the Midget. Let me see where I have this. Okay, let me see if I have this now. Where is Eric the Midget, guys? Where's
I wonder
that
if
clip?
that's real. I wonder if Sal really talked to him.
Probably, I would say. Because if he didn't, Howard sounds like he would probably be mad because he's going to set
That's
up this whole
true.
thing. Yeah.
Give me a heads up. JD page 1, Gary page 1. A million friggin' pages.
Gary page 2 in yellow on the bottom.
Gary page 2 in yellow on the bottom. Okay, I got it. Here's Eric.
Seems so. Now listening back to that system that they had, what a crock of shit. Why would you do it like that?
Eric the Midget. This is his message to me. A world exclusive.
Hey, I have a message for you to deliver to Stern. Listen, asshole. Get the fuck out of my life. On June 27th was the last damn day I called your show. It's the last damn day I wanted to have any fucking involvement with your show. I leave you the fuck alone, you leave me the fuck alone. Got it?
No.
Stop trying to call people that I'm trying.
Hold it a second. I never bothered him. He bothered
You
me.
have left him the fuck alone.
I haven't bothered him at all. The fuck do I have to do with him?
I think I know what he's referring to.
What is he referring to?
That Steve Langford has uncovered the story and is now talking to people that he's talking to.
What?
Did you know Steve Langford did the story that Eric the Midget has contacted Diana DeGarmo's mother to try to arrange a meeting?
I guess how we find that out? Diana DeGarmo's mother tells us.
However we found out he feels we're interfering with his business.
His business?
Cock blocking, Stern.
He wouldn't even know. His business.
Oh, that's funny.
To be friend. And stop trying to mess things
What
up
is
for
his
me.
business?
Stay the fuck out of my life.
My business is none of your business.
The modeling agency?
Not yet. It doesn't have
No,
that
I know.
yet. Yeah.
I'm joking.
That's just a gleam in his eye at this point. But it's there.
Big nose asshole. I'm trying to set things up to meet with Diana and her mom because last year we met them here in California. Both of them were really cool people. And I wanted to be able to give my parents the chance to be able to meet them when we go to Georgia.
Introducing the parents. How can we get married if the parents don't get introduced, Howard?
Already, wow.
Oh, he's moved on to the parents. Oh, Jesus.
But if you fuck that up, there's going to be a problem.
How did we
If you fuck anything up, personally or business-wise for me,
Business-wise? What business does he have?
Wait a minute.
How would
now.
I fuck up whether Diana DeGarmo wants to meet with him?
What did Steve...
I employ Jan. That is my business. He employs Jan. That's his business.
report that he's called Diana's mom a
Yeah.
lot, right?
Diana's mom, and I guess he said negative things, and that's what he.
Negative things?
What, Steve
Yeah.
said negative things?
Yeah.
I think Steve was just reporting the facts that
questions are negative.
She's gotten a lot of calls from Eric the Midget.
Wait, Eric's not done yet, though, Robin. There might be more to this.
Not even close. You'll find yourself in hot fucking water.
Wait, yeah.
You're going to find yourself personally, or if you fuck anything up, personally or business-wise for me, you're going to find yourself in hot fucking water.
That is almost as funny as You Know What to Do, if you really think about it. He just threatened the richest media person of all time. With he's going to be
powerful.
in hot water.
I know, it's crazy.
You're going to be in hot water if you fuck things up with me.
No.
Me and Diana are going steady. And if you
Not
fuck that up.
Not hot water.
Hot fucking water.
The water is lukewarm by the time Eric described it.
You have been warned, you asshole. Stay the fuck out of my business. I'm not fucking with your life or your business. Stay the fuck out of mine. Got it? Because if you don't, there will be a restraining order against you for ever calling me. There will be a restraining order.
You're the one calling me.
No,
You're
he's,
leaving me
I guess,
messages.
saying maybe Steve has tried to call him.
Oh. Why can't Steve call him?
I think he takes that as a call from you, and I think he doesn't like the cover.
Eric was tortured by the news questions because he made impossible and terrible decisions and then had to answer to a news crew about it every day. Think about the Wack Pack making decisions every day and then having to answer for those decisions every day. We make terrible decisions as normal people. Wack Packers. It's amazing. What a construct.
Coverage that Steve
I
has
wish
given.
he would have. I wish he would have filed a restraining order against Howard.
Howard is 4,000 miles away at this point. What is a restraining order?
Nobody.
Nobody likes Steve.
I object to Steve Langford. I can understand that.
Everybody hates Steve Langford.
For you to...
Eric and Langford is very much Stuttering John and Cardiff. You know what I'm saying? Like tied together, but they mutually. Go to
That's true. It's true.
Cardiff at Cardiff Elect. Make sure you follow Cardiff. Great hero to us. Masked folk.
Ever mention me?
They were friends. They were enemies.
Yeah.
They were friends again. They were enemies again.
Yes. Goddamn soap opera
analogy.
between the two.
He's going to get a restraining order that I can't mention Eric the Midget?
That's right. Or call or anything.
Wow. I wouldn't mind getting a restraining order against me. I'd like to see that one stick. I mean, what is that?
You're not even in the same state. Stay away.
Okay, I'm staying away. Fine. Sounds like he's the one doing all the threatening. I've never called like this.
Maybe you should get a restraining order against him.
Maybe I'll play this tape for the police.
There will be a restraining order from all your fans.
Wow.
And there will be a nice fat-ass lawsuit.
Wow.
A restraining
order?
When he fills out the application for the restraining order, it's going to say Howard Stern fans.
Yeah. All. It'll just say all. Is there a box for all? I'm suing everyone.
Lawsuit and restraining order
From
against
the fans. What is that?
I guess he doesn't want fans contacting him.
And a fat-ass lawsuit.
Wow.
What's he suing for?
He's suing for... I'm not even sure. What's the lawsuit there, John?
Punitive damages.
No one knows. It's a mystery.
Man.
About 50 or so lawyers online.
Oh, my God.
Wait,
he is John. He found 50 online lawyers going to take his case. Stuttering John and Eric are, I swear to God, same womb or something happened with those. Wow. Two. What the fuck?
See, wait.
Lawsuit. Because I just contacted about 50 or so lawyers online to start that process. I'm not shitting around this time. I'm fucking serious. I want you to leave me the fuck alone for the rest of my damn life. Got it? I don't give a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck about me.
I care about him. You can't sue me because I care about
He's
it.
wrong about that.
Yeah, no, I care about you, Eric.
But he's got about 50 online lawyers that are going to go after him.
Wow. Eric, you're my little angel.
And they're all Sal and Richard.
Yeah. Hey, this is a true story. Very true story. This happened about 6 months ago. Stuttering John threatened to sue Shuley, and and a lawyer reached out to Shuley, and Shuley asked me to look at this lawyer.
Oh, God,
I don't know if this has ever been told on air.
It's like crayons. Were crayons involved? I'm sure crayons were involved.
Shuley asked me what I thought of this threatened cease and desist letter from this lawyer. So all I did was a basic Google search of the law firm, and the law firm had a Google review for the best biscuits in town.
Amazing. Biscuits and legal work.
I lost my mind laughing, and I sent it to Shuley, and I was like, I don't know what this means, but there is literally a Google review that someone mistook this law firm for a restaurant and created a review that said this location had the best biscuits in town. And I think Shuley wound up showing on the show, but it was just one of those rakes that John pulls on himself. the law firm with the best biscuits in town.
Yeah. That it wasn't the best bagels in town was kind of a, that was a misstep, I think. But other than that, hilarious.
What does this kid want from me? I don't have anything to do with him.
You haven't bothered him.
I've never bothered him once.
It's that simple.
He really wants me to bother him, is what he's saying.
Right. He misses the attention, I guess.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Get out of my life, you big nose sack of shit. I hate you. You are nothing but a worthless sack of shit.
That reminds me of all of us when we were teenagers yelling at our mom or dad. I hate you. That he hates him so much because he needs him so much, and he hates that he needs Howard so much in his life. That he's a guy that is now in his life being like, I don't need anyone, help me up, Jan. Put me on the stripper floor, Jan. I don't need anyone. Like, he's built a persona in his head that he doesn't need anyone because he had to get through the tough things in his life. And so finally, he meets someone that he really fucking needs. Howard satisfies every dream possible, and he really needs him, but he doesn't like him. And so it's this conflict where I need him, but I don't like him. And so that's.
But also, what is Eric's main goal in life? To be a celebrity.
Meet celebrities.
Be his own
Howard.
Celebrity. But
yes.
He literally thinks that he is now accomplished celebrity level, and that basically like a rocket going to the moon, he can jettison the rockets and make it on his own. But
his celebrity is surrounded by nothing.
Yeah.
He just wants to be he basically wants to be like Kim Kardashian. I want to be a celebrity for being a celebrity. But he just wants to interview celebrities. Yeah, he just wants to interview celebrities. He is maybe the ultimate star fucker of all time. With the wheelchair thing, getting into concerts, using his, issues to, get what he wants. And then he meets the man who can get him anything that he ever wants, the porn stars that he desires. Again, it all comes down to him being so horny right now. In that call, you hear it. I hate you. I'm so horny, is what he's saying. It's what he's saying. And I hate you, Dad, that you showed me pussy and then took it away. I hate you.
Casey,
I could almost hear that.
It's what we all say.
I know. It's so Freudian what's going on here. Can't we all see this? Howard is his daddy. He took the poon away. Eric Satie. He's going to make make himself go away. Go into exile.
Bethel, if you're listening, wake up. Don't marry a asswipe.
No.
There are better men out there than...
I'm contacting lawyers about that.
There are better men out there like Eric.
He's trying to convince Beth not to marry me. That would be terrible.
That's incredibly damaging.
I'm getting in touch with lawyers on the internet.
You can't reveal to Beth that Howard's an asswipe.
From Diana DeGarmo.
Right. I'm keeping him from Diana DeGarmo. It's not Diana DeGarmo keeping him from Diana DeGarmo, whatever her name is.
Confused, so he's going to give you the...
That's real Howard.
He's going to throw the Beth thing in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. See? He's getting at my woman because I'm getting at his woman.
Right. That's it. You're right, Johnny.
You're right. You know how to read this kid. Hey, Alienation of affection.
There it is.
That piece of shit.
All right, wait. Someone who's a fat piece of shit? I missed that part. All right, well, I've been warned. Everybody, were warned. I'm not sure what I was warned from doing, but...
Well, we'll have to find out what Steve is up to. Maybe he'll tell us later today.
Yeah, when Steve comes in, I'll ask him if he called Eric.
I think Steve called the Garmos and said a lot of stuff, and then he tried to call Eric, and Eric flipped out on him or something.
It'd be funny if
Mrs. DeGarmo, tell me about this mutant that's been calling you. I'm sure that got back to
He
you.
won't leave us alone.
Yeah.
You call me a mutant, Steve?
the Garmos get a restraining order against Steve.
Well, what Eric's suggesting is that like if the newspaper writes something negative about OJ, that's harassment. But he's like Osama bin Laden, Eric the Midget, in that he leaves angry, threatening messages on September 11th of all days.
Oh, yes, he does, yes.
Because he's going to get me.
I didn't put that together.
Should I be concerned? Should I get a restraining order against Eric?
I think so. I think you should look into that with some online lawyers.
You know what, Howard? The last time Johnny and I were there, though, I think he did have one of them little airplanes that you can pedal.
A pedaling airplane?
You know, the little bitty ones that you can pedal, you know, the little pedaling ones.
Okay. Well, tell Eric I miss him and I love him. How's that, Johnny? I'll smother him with love.
I'm gonna get the message back to him, and we need to get. I told Eric the show needs him. They miss him, all of that, and he's missing out on life by not participating.
Well, that's pretty
his
good.
Choice.
That's his choice, though. All right, thanks, Johnny. Johnny FRATTO, everybody. Make her Johnny FRATTO sauce. Good Johnny. Hey, Joe.
Riot.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on now? Hey, you know, Eric the Midget never brings anything to the table, and he's finally probably got simultaneously 7 million people to turn up the radio at the same time.
What is he saying? I can't
He
hear him.
doesn't like Eric the Midget.
Good. Cell phone has not been perfected.
Hey-o! That is the self-imposed exile
On the shelf.
It's on the shelf. We'll get to more actual calls next week. The exile will end, I hope. He can't stay away. So what happened? Johnny got a message from Eric. He's a very, very disgruntled midget. EDM called Johnny. It rained 61 times. ETM is hating a self-imposed exile. ETM is butthurt and said he hated Howard Stern like an angry child. And that was the self-imposed exile's call of the night. Thank you for watching. What an episode. It's no Eric, but a little bit of Eric, but no direct Eric. And so I found that fascinating. I found they were doing unboxing, and we were unboxing the unboxing.
He's sure
What are you
finding a
guys'
lot of ways to get in touch with the Howard Stern show without actually calling.
And not waiting very many days to do it. He cannot hold out. That home life must be hell. Luigi,
We got a
your
super
fault.
chat
Oh, hey.
from
Joe
Joe
Black,
Black.
$1.99.
Thank you, Joe Black.
Thank you.
Joe Black, I will add you to some dancing. We're going to be doing some dancing later. That's right. If you donated to our channel, really, from our show Thursday, our show this morning, or tonight, we were going to dance with you. Only if we've created a dancing character, of course. But those are the calls of the night. Unboxing Eric the Actor is in the books. Episode 43. Pussy Dust. That's what we're calling it. And let's just go through the plugs real quick, then we'll do some dancing. Electra, where can people find you?
At DJElectrafry.com
Amazing.
or my
What
YouTube
goes-
channel, DJ Electrafry.
Almost up to 1,500 subs. You're going to pass this channel soon, and then we'll have to disown you. How dare you? No, that would be awesome. We're going to celebrate that day.
Yeah.
As we are.
I don't think that was going to happen anyway.
You're going to be lapped.
Nah. But
Now
I'm going
what-
to put some videos up tonight, so some shorts that I made. So
Ooh.
there'll be new content coming out on my channel.
Oh, that's amazing. I see another super chat in there. Luigi Greenberg's fart mic, $5. Thank you. Go ahead, fart mic. Read that.
Thank you, Casey and DJE, for another great Sunday. At Luigi, you're not going to neglect me on your birthday, are you?
Don't neglect your fart mic.
Well,
Do you have any
It's not my
brewing
show.
Right now? Could you do them on this show?
Do we want the fart mic on the show? On this show?
No, we do not. No, we do not. No. I have one veto I get a year and pulled it out right now. I'm waving it. Where's my veto sound?
Oh,
Veto!
He's no fun.
All right.
All right.
Skeptical Robot Friday. I'll
Luigi
be prepared.
Greenberg's fart mic. Stick around. You may also be in the dance. I may have made a character for you that you may want to see. So stick around, because that wasn't easy to find a fart box. But Luigi, speaking of fart box, where can people find you?
LuigiGreenberg.com. At Papa_Electrico on YouTube. Please check out DJ Electra this past Friday on Skeptical Robot. We had a lot of fun. Talked about the pseudoscience of ghost hunting equipment. And this Friday... Oh, shit. Excuse me. I'm burping.
Gas coming out some hole, one way or another.
Yes. I can't use the fart mic. It's got to come out. Yes. This Friday, we are going to have a special episode watching Miami Connection. If you haven't seen it, it's the most amazing copyright-free ninja movie you will ever see. And Monday, Memorial Day, on May 23rd, we're going to have a special edition of Skeptical Robot at noon Eastern with special guest Shuli Agar.
Oh, that's amazing. We could only get the tarot guy. So congratulations. And make sure you go to hackridestudios.com. That's where you get all of our links to, you can donate to us, which we very much appreciate when anyone does that. You can also find our music, find our Patreon, find our Rumble, find our...
This is the fart mic. This is the fart mic. But I don't have a fart, but I just didn't want to neglect it.
Electra, remind me the next time that he's in the middle of a plug that I need to disrupt that bitch like a motherfucker. Go get his fart box. See, I don't know what I'm saying now. Go fuck with Luigi's fart box.
Go get my fart box. You heard him.
Yeah. And this Thursday, we are bringing back Riley Martin, episode 11, so make sure you come on over. We're back to aliens after Bigfoot. We're doing Bigfoot and aliens. Did you know that?
When is the next music video for Riley Martin 2?
Not for I'd say like 2 months. You got time.
Oh, wow.
You got time. You got Tizzy.
How's that possible? Because there's like I'm doing all the songs on the album, and there's like a lot. There's like 8 songs or something.
Right, but there's a lot of shows, so I'm spacing them out so we get a little, because I need a little every, I want to space it out, and yes, I see that awesome notification right there that we were in fact, or I was, and DJ Electra will be on a great game called The Murder Game Podcast. That's right, with Lucy Tightbox, and so that will be releasing this Thursday. I don't have any links for it yet because it's not out yet. But if you would like to see how little nice me, would murder bunches of people, check it out. It'll be fun.
I heard about yours. I spoke to Miss Kaylee today, and she told me you were a great guest.
Oh, well, that's amazing. She called me psychotic 9 times, so I wasn't sure. I was like, wasn't that the game?
She told me. She also told me that part, but I was like, doesn't that make a great guest? She said yes.
I brought video. I brought content. That is a good guest. But also, if you're bored and you want to watch some other stuff, check out this morning's Blind Mike project with the great Blind Mike Gary. We helped produce that show, so you can go over there and check it out. Some fun. We had the great Tom Myers in chat. 2 weeks ago was Kumia. Last week is Louis J. Gomez. This week, a little bit of a step down.
Motherfucker won't answer my emails.
No, I'm his friend now. We're friends now, Tom Myers. So
well, tell him to come on Skeptical Robot. I invited him. He won't respond.
No, we're gonna have to. You're gonna have to go through his agent, which don't get me started.
I'll go through his agent. That's fine.
Doesn't exist. No,
I know.
He said,
but I'll play along.
And also go catch 22. We did that earlier this morning. Great show, DJ Electra. You were magnificent on that show.
As were you.
Yes. So if you want to hear all about her taking like a 40-inch penis, I don't remember much. Amnesia. of podcasts being what they are. But I do remember you and a 40-inch cock. That's all I remember about the whole show. So make sure you check that out. And now I think it's time for a Sprockets We Dance. We like every once in a while. We don't do it every week, so we don't burn it out. But a lot of great people gave this week, so I want to recognize them with a great super chat song and a dance. Are you guys down to dance a little bit?
I'm already dancing.
Let's dance.
Where is your song? There it is. All right, people. Here we go. Let's get the dances in the room. First off, we want to thank our mods. So I'm going to get some of our mods up there. There's Doopa Doopa Doo. In the hizzy. Look at that. Amazing. And then we got our great mod, Delta Zero's in the house.
We got a super chat. I can't hear the music.
I can hear it.
You can?
I can hear it. Yeah.
I can't.
She can't hear it. Well, that's okay, because we have a lot of layers. Just dance. Dance like it's in your head. If you can dance and show us like without the music in your head, then you're a real dancer. All right. Who else we got? We got Merch Mouse. Thank you for giving this week, Merch Mouse.
I think.
Yes, Merch Mouse with the awesome donation. We really appreciate it. Who else we got? Who else gave this week? Oh, we have some new people that gave this week, and we want to say thank you to Gatsu. Give this week. Thank you. Oh, look at the hip thrusting. This is a hip thrusting kitty cat.
Wow.
Gatsu. That's right.
I think
Yes, my cat's getting hard. And we got Joe Black who gave tonight. Joe Black, thank you so much.
Thank you, Joe
It
Black.
was so nice of you to give.
And Gatsu and Merch Mouse and Delta Zero and Doopa Doopa
Yes, this could be you. People, this could be. And people, our main man in the house, Graham Wellington. Yeah, look at him go. Look at Graham go. Yeah, Graham Wellington. It was $100 today. He gets a big dance. I don't. Oh no, he's skipping. His screen is skipping. God damn it.
Oh no.
Graham, you're skipping, brother. Hold on. We're gonna Graham, you just stand there and look sexy, my man. See who else we got.
I think we got a super chat.
He's a sexy man, Graham. Who else we got? Well, we got to do Blind Mike, because Blind Mike gave us a whole bunch of super memberships today. Thank you, Blind Mike. Oh, our desk is so full of dancers. I don't know if we can take anymore. But we're gonna, because we met her. Her name, Donna G, and she is a banana in a bikini. That's right.
Woo, sexy.
That is right. Oh my God, there's so many people here. Yet, I think we're missing one really important person, and that's our mod, Andrea. There she is. Andrea's in the house. Give it for Andrea. People, we are dancing fools over here. I think that's everyone. Hold on, let me check. Oh no! Everyone, it's Luigi Greenberg's fart mic. That's right. Stand over there by Graham. Don't get it on Graham. Get down. Get on the ground. There you go. Sorry, Merch Mouse. Sorry, Gatsu. People, those are the dancers for the night. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Isn't that fun? We did it.
I'm out of breath.
Best looking fans ever.
We did it. It's hard to turn off.
Our chats can't stop looking at him.
I'm out of breath of dancing so hard.
You did it. Thank you guys so much for a great week. Come back next week. We're doing it again. And so no Blind Mike next week. We got the week off, so we're going to dump a whole bunch of stuff into these shows. And
I mean, Blind Mike will be leaving a show. We just won't be producing.
That's right. It's Krager's time.
Yeah.
So we love Krager's. I'm a huge fan of Blind Mike. So I can't wait to see Krager's back with his weird red hair, red glasses. It's fun, but also weird red hair. That one was a slip of the tongue, but also true. So anyway,
me too. Why is he flying?
He's having fun. Mm-hmm. This is how men have fun, Electra. So you women just don't understand, man. We like to slide around like a little fairy.
I'm moonwalking.
Oh,
he's moonwalking. Yeah. Yeah. He's looking for a lady back there. Mm-hmm. All right,
back here?
Yeah, this is one back there. Keep looking.
How about up here?
Nope. But guess what, people? Guess what?
What?
We've said it all. We have said it all. Except one more thing. Thank you to our wonderful mods, Doopa Doopa, Andrea, and Delta Zero. We couldn't do this without you.
Thanks, team.
And all. And also, look at this stupid little head. And also, we're a podcast. Anywhere you get your podcast, just search Unboxing the Wack Pack or Catch 22 Sunday, and you'll find us there. Luigi, is your show, are they podcasts yet? You got to make a podcast. Then you're a real podcaster. Then you can call yourself, Mom, Dad, what are you doing? I'm a podcaster. There it is.
I don't think I know the definition of a podcast.
No, it's okay. Anyone have anything else to say before we get out of here?
Balls.
All right, Electra. Electra singing, he's in balls. I think we're done here. I think we've pretty much accomplished our mission. Guys, for Unboxing Eric the Actor, I'm Casey Day.
I'm DJ Electra.
I'm Luigi Greenberg.
He is.
And
bye for now.
Thanks for watching Unboxing Eric.
Got a heart not size of his frame. Always ready for his claim to fame. So small in stature but big with pride. From his words you just can't hide.
Hello, Stern.
Tiny guy with a big bark seat. Always grumpy, throwing shade at me. Eric screaming on the phone, you hear. But we love that midget, let's be clear. In his world, he's a mighty star. Talking tough, though we can't reach too far. Crick swear, my pickle my talk. Shawty, you're up like an endurance bar. Eric's got his swagger in a world so grand. Proving sides ain't ever part of the plan. With his antics, he steals the show. A little twerp, but our love will always grow. Eric's world where he's the king. Every call, we can't wait for the ring.
Bye for now. You know what to do.